Hey folks, Lauren here with Cowboy Compass. Today we got the Hilos by Ariat for review. Let's get into it right after this. Alright y'all, so usually when I do footwear reviews, it's cowboy boots. That's primarily what I wear. I don't own a pair of tennis shoes, and this is the only other footwear that I use besides cowboy boots. And I primarily use it for things like, going to the gym mainly, or going to the pool if I ever do go to the pool on occasions, or when I go out, take out the trash, go to the beach, whatnot. Which I don't do a whole lot of going to the beach and all that, but mainly I use them for that, going on vacation, whatnot. And well, these have been actually sitting in my closet for a couple months now, but we're about to go on a little staycation a few hours away, and I decided to use these and finally do the review of it right before I went. So these kind of loafers were made popular by Hey Dudes. Now I do own another pair, and they're not Hey Dudes. They are the Justin variation. These are the Ariat variation, and they're all pretty similar. I don't know, for some reason I tried on the Hey Dudes a little while back, and it always felt like they were way too soft. Now I like a little bit of a stiffer shoe, obviously because I'm used to wearing cowboy boots, and I feel so much support that whenever I do wear a pair of tennis shoes, I almost feel like my foot is like hitting the ground really hard. It almost feels like I'm walking barefoot, and not in the best way. When I'm walking on hard floors, I just could feel everything, and that's what I've come to experience with the Hey Dudes. But with the Justin's loafers, I haven't felt that really, and when I tried these on, I didn't really feel that either. So that's why I actually went with this brand and the Justin's, as opposed to wearing the Hey Dudes versions, even though those are the most popular of those loafer type shoes. What I do like about them is that, to me, they're a little bit more stylish. That's a little bit something that I would like to wear more than any other tennis shoe. And also, I like the simplicity of it. You kind of just put them on. They all have a sort of a stretch lace material that will kind of adapt to your foot. These you could actually tie them up. They're a little longer, and that works just fine. I did go a half a size smaller, mainly because they were only available in this color in that half a size smaller, but it wasn't that bad. I would have thought that probably if I did try a size 12, it would have been maybe a little too big, but doable. But I just went with the 11 and a half, and I know they still have a little stretch, even though they are not cowboy boots. They have no leather in it at all. It's all rubber and kind of this cloth material. Let's go ahead and try them on and see how they look. So one thing I did like about these is the look. Like I said, I picked them for the color. I even went a half a size smaller just for the color. Has this really cool print of this Aztec material, this kind of Aztec print, not material. It's a print, and well, with these kind of shoes, you cannot expect them to be made in the United States, unfortunately, or not even in Mexico. They're going to be made overseas. These particular ones are made in Vietnam, and really there's nothing we can do about it for now. Hopefully that's going to change in the future, but for now you can't really do much about it. You could only get that. You know, that's where those kind of shoes are going to be made mainly. Now, let's talk about pricing. These originally priced are at $69.95. Now, Jacqueline told me to go ahead and get them because we were at the Ariat outlet, and we were able to snag these up for $39.99. And to me, that is a really good price for these, about $40. I think $70 at their original price is a little bit excessive. I wouldn't pay $70 for a pair of synthetic shoes like this. You know, those are just basic loafers. They don't cost anything to make. And that's one of the arguments with tennis shoes, you know, of how expensive the prices of these shoes that are made overseas and that basically has no craftsmanship to them. These don't either. Basically, you know, the only cool thing about them is the design team at Ariat did a really good job on these, but not $70 good. But what I would say is, if you're looking for a pair of these and you want to try them, I would go to a store and see if there's something you'd like, some you could use. And also, I would say just shop around. You know, don't go out and pay $70 on a pair of Ariat Hilos or any of the other brand. I would say just shop around, look around. You will find these a little bit cheaper. Sometimes they go on sale. There's a ton of stores that sells these kind of loafers, and you can definitely get a great price on them. And that's what I would do, because honestly, at $70, it's not worth it. $100 sneakers are not worth it. None of that is worth it, in my opinion. Better save that money towards a new pair of cowboy boots where craftsmanship and material was used to actually make a decent pair of boots. And for things like this that are so basic, well, just try to find a way to save as much money as you can by, you know, kind of shopping around. You're going to get the exact same thing. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. By the way, the Cowboy Compass patch has finally released. So here I have it in the white. We also have the tan version. If you do want one and you are part of the Cowboy Compass page, you could go ahead and send me a message. You know, my name's Lionel Ben David. You could send me a message and get yourself some of these Cowboy Compass patches and support the channel. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.